Satnam. I'm Zain Saraswati Jamal, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make my Love Power smoothie. So this smoothie is a combination of raw cacao, raspberries, and cacao butter. That, combined with my Love Power elixir, makes this smoothie a really decadent and beautiful treat for either yourself or your loved one. So let's begin the recipe. We're going to start out with 1 cup of fresh raspberries. You can use fresh or frozen, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to just toss these into my lovely Breville high-powered blender here. And the next ingredient I'm going to add is chocolate cashew milk. This is a homemade cashew milk that I made, and I added a little bit of chocolate to it to make it a chocolate cashew milk. But you can use chocolate almond milk or any other kind of nut milk or chocolate milk that you prefer. And if you are interested in learning how to make your own nut milks, you can check out my website. There's some great recipes, very easy recipes on how to create your own nut milk. And you can easily learn how to do that. The next ingredient I'm going to add is cacao. I feel that chocolate is a portal. So I think that, you know, if you are working on a Love Power recipe, it is really important to add some cacao. So this is about 1.5 tablespoons of cacao that I've added there. I'm also going to add some raspberry jam to sweeten this recipe. Now this is an unsweetened raspberry jam that I've made myself. You can also buy store-bought organic varieties that do not contain any kind of sugars or sweeteners to them. And this just gives it another level of complexity with the raspberry jam. It almost tastes like a Black Forest cake. The next ingredient I'm going to add is, this is a raw cacao butter. So cacao butter can be quite expensive in the stores. It is something that I like to use on occasion in some of my recipes, especially this recipe. Again, if you don't want to buy cacao butter, you do not have any available, feel free to substitute it for coconut butter. And again, coconut butter is store-bought organic, or you can choose to create your own coconut butter if you have a high-powered blender. I'm gonna add some natural vanilla to this as well. And natural vanilla is just very aromatic, it's very soothing and relaxing, and it is a natural aphrodisiac, which is very cool. I'm gonna add a pinch of stevia to sweeten it. Now you don't have to add stevia. You can add a sweetener of your choice. The recipe does call for a sweetener of your choice. I do like to add a little bit of sweetness to it, just I feel like it enhances the flavor. So I've got my powdered stevia here. You can choose to add a liquid stevia or honey, maple syrup, anything that you feel will add a little bit of sweetness and complexity. The next ingredient is an optional ingredient. This is maca root. Maca root is an Amazonian superfood, and it's really amazing for nourishing the sexual organs and helping to create and stimulate balance in the body. It's especially good for women who are trying to regulate their cycles. The next ingredient I'm going to add is a pinch of pink Himalayan crystal salt. You don't have to add salt. But what salt does is it really helps to bring out the taste of the chocolate and the raspberry, so I just add a little touch of it, probably less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. The next ingredient I'm going to add is Sunwarrior chocolate protein powder, and this protein powder is a natural chocolate protein powder made from brown rice. So it essentially has your entire day's worth of vitamin and mineral content in the protein powder. So you don't have to take any multivitamins in addition to this if you don't want to, and you know you're going to be getting all of your vitamins. Feel free to add your choice of vegan, natural chocolate protein powders, and just a scoop will do. And the last ingredient I'm going to add, which is one of my favorite ingredients, I have a line of my very own superfoods. And this is called my Love Power Tonic. You want to give it a good shake, and then you want to use between 20 and 30 drops in your beverage. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Actually, I will add a little bit of water. So I'm going to add about 1/8 of a cup of water. You don't need to add water if you really like your smoothies to be quite creamy, but I do like to add a little bit of water to it. Next, I'm going to add 10 ice cubes to the mixture. And this is going to give it a really kind of thick smoothie flavor. So let's switch this on. start the blend. And that looks like it's all done there. So let's switch that off. And as you can see, by looking at this, it's really frothy and really rich, and it just smells so decadent and so beautiful. It really does smell like a Black Forest cake. So this is one smoothie that I love to have as a treat. I'll enjoy it in the evening as a dessert. I've also frozen it and created ice cream out of it. So you can just see how full and rich and delicious that is. And I like to top that with a couple of raspberries there just to kind of make it really pretty. And there you have it, my Love Power smoothie. And take one sip of this. It is like a love power. It is like if you want to make someone fall in love with you, this is your potion. Great for pre or post workout. Really nice to serve in tall champagne glasses, and it's a delicious decadent smoothie. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm Zain Saraswati Jamal. If you love this recipe or have any questions about it, feel free to visit my website, zainsaraswatijamal.com. Thank you.